And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Anthony Simons.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Queta in at the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And Greg, we don't expect the pace to be fast tonight. These teams operate in the half court, don't they?
Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Now here's Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Collins pass it to Zubac. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Here's White, trying to the hoop, and White slams it in.
Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Well, it was the Clippers, their last game a loss to the Celtics. Collins, a screen on Pritchard. Harden bounce pass. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. About a minute played so far here in the first. Inside, and Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and Doris coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back, but he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Just 3 to shoot. No good with the triple. Here's Brown. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Here's Queta. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Leonard. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. Here's Pritchard. It's tipped and stolen by Dunn. Here's Harden. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
James Harden has made a living out of tough shot making. And I'll tell you, the defense pretty good right there. James Harden just better.
For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Here's White. Sinks the triple. White's got 5 points so far.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Harden kicks to Zubac. Dunn outside. A 3 from Leonard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Dunn outside. A 3 from Leonard. And it's Derek White with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And here's Harden following Jaylen Brown's three. Collins passes to Zubac. Harden outside. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
And just superior athleticism. Chris Dunn soaring for the jam with that impressive vertical.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Doris, we're early on in Chris Dunn's career, but is it fair to say many wondered if it might be short-lived?
No, there's no doubt, Kevin. Remember, this guy was at one point the 5th pick in the league, and there were questions about the offensive end of the floor. But give Chris credit. His defense has carved out minutes for him, and he's worked diligently to become a better offensive player.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I've definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Kevin, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Derek Jones comes in for Collins. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's Bogdanovich in for Chris Dunn. Now here's Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Boston.
Oh, my goodness. Taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
Celtics leading by 7. Simons kicks to Brown. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside for Batum. In the corner. Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got 5.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Brown against Batum. And another miss by Boston. LA has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Harden from downtown, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Brown outside. From outside the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. On offense, here are the Clippers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Lopez with the steal. Jones kicks to Harden. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
James Harden getting it done for Los Angeles. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now for the Celtics. There's Boucher out there with Sam Hauser. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Tillman in at the center. It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Leonard, no luck. Boston trailing. Simons on the wing. One-on-one fast break. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Monday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And even though this team hasn't had trouble finding wins of late, it's always a boost when you get to head back for a homestand. Nothing quite beats sleeping in your own bed.
A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And Doris, a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good-looking three, you take it. Once Kawhi Leonard gets to the interior, this guy's so tough to keep from scoring.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Bogdanovich against Simon. Pass to Hauser. And the three ball is good. Hauser's got himself on the board with three there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Simons. He picked up 15 points in the last one against the Clippers. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Christie's checked in for the Clippers. Harden comes in for Sanders. And then for Boston. Brown is checked in for Tillman. And it's White in for Anfernee Simons. And the Celtics with possession here. Pass to Pritchard. The three. Busted. No good that time either. Clippers leading by three. To the middle. And Jones slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hauser. For the three. Rebound by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Pritchard passes to White. Takes the 13-footer. And Jones pulls it down. Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here we are, starting to approach the halfway point of the season, DB, but the excitement has not diminished around here.
It has not in any way, shape, or form. This season has been thrilling to watch. To me, it feels like the league as a whole has really stepped up a level.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Lopez a screen. Leonard full speed ahead. That one goes. Count it.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Pritchard. He has yet to score. Pass to Brown. Looking to end the run. Count the basket.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Harden against Pritchard. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
1:49 left now here in the second. Pass to White. Pritchard with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Just great awareness. You know, you spot the man on the perimeter, you set him up with a great look.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. 1:15 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Pritchard. Here's White. Bangs home the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir. I'm putting this one home.
Now Christie. Lopez sets a screen for Christie. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
White finds Brown. In the corner, it's Boucher. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
This is a young guy stretching the big position, right? Chris Boucher very willing to rise and fire from downtown.
Clippers leading by 4. Pass to Christie. Jones with the screen on White. Here's Christie. And again, it's the Clippers from deep. Now here's Brown. He's got 9. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Thanks, guys, alongside Ty Lue. And, Coach, what's the focal point for this team as you approach the second half?
Just playing hard, first of all. And then, playing with pace offensively. They've been doing a good job of getting to the basket. And then defensively, there's going to be some time to work things out. But they've been pretty good.
Pace so critical to your team's success this year. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Los Angeles Clippers.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What'd I just say?
And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
They haven't played well on the road, and they're going to be on the road for a while. This is a huge test for their mentals. Do they rise to the challenge? Do they wilt under the pressure of these hostile environments?
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Clippers leading by 7. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubats. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Kevin?
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Walsh. Out to White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Taking a look at the Clippers. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, this is probably a season they can't get through quickly enough. It has been a disaster on all fronts.
And when that happens, the talk is already about what's going to change in the offseason. And the way things have gone, there's going to be plenty of that. With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. And the Clippers have possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick-and-roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Stolen by Harden, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard finds Harden. A three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
White, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harden the pass to Zubats. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For the lead, and it falls over the rim and in. Brown's got 11.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Dunn and taken away by Brown. Here's Pritchard. He has 5. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And it's Leonard missing.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
The 11-footer, and there are the Celtics with another basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And LA has possession. They trail by 3. From deep, Harden. Harden with the long-range missile.
Oh, my goodness. From the next zip code, James Harden.
Here's Pritchard. Brown trying to free himself up. The shot, no good. Harden with the defensive effort. Here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Pass to Queta. White, wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Zubats. No good on the fadeaway. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pritchard passes to Brown. Over Collins. And it's Brown missing.
something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Boston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Pritchard with a wide-open look from outside off the mark. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Kawhi taking no chances.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
The Celtics have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Pritchard from outside. Busted. No good that time either.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Leonard finds Zubac. Releases. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Make no mistake, with that frame and that touch, Zubac's a tough cover in close.
It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
It's been great watching Ivica Zubac's growth. This guy, his game has evolved and his role is increasing.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jones checked in for John Collins. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. Celtics trail by 4. And the basket by Hauser. Hauser's got 7 points in the game.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
The Clippers shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Batum dishes to Bogdanovic. Takes the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Bogdanovic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here is Simon. Takes a 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And a great show through 3 quarters. As we enter the 4th, who will carry the day? Clippers lead by 5. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get anything we want.
You can tell he wants to see a lot more activity from his team.
Yeah, and he's right. Too much ISO ball. Move it. Let's try to get a great shot, not settling for good.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Peyton Pritchard. Sam Hauser is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Listen, this guy's a barometer for this team's success offensively. They go as he goes.
Looking to end his cold spell. And yes, it's good.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
Pass to Sanders. And Bogdanovic kicks to Sanders. Kicks it out to Jones. Now here's Sanders. And here's Leonard from 3. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And here's Boucher. Down low. The kick out to Simon. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And Los Angeles with some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Lopez. And James Harden has subbed in for Sanders. The Celtics also changing it up. Einod's checked in. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Sam Hauser. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Clippers leading by 7. Jones with the bounce pass. Harden with the stuff.
Well, James Harden will go down as one of the great scorers in NBA history. And when he gets his groove going, look out, folks.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Celtics passing it around. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on James Harden.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
On the free throw, no good. And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
On the wing, Brown. Puts it up from 12. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown working in that mid-range area. This guy knows it's got to be a part of your game.
Outside Bogdanovic. Leonard against Brown. Rebounded by Brown. Celtics trail by 7. Nifty move. Jacks up a 3. Cleared away by Jones. Here's Harden. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
How about since he entered the league, Kawhi Leonard has tripled his assist average. What a good passer he has become.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's done in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Boston also with the sub. Kate is checked in. And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
On the outside, here's Leonard. Lets loose a 3. The shot misses. Brown outside. It's deflected. It's stolen by Jones. Pritchard against Harden. Brown right side. Here's Pritchard. White outside. And the rejection by Leonard.
Wow, the Kawhi claw comes out to put a stop on that attack.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Clippers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for James Harden.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Harden fires. He drills the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Brown with it. Jones covering. The long shot, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Zubac. That one is off. So the Clippers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
James, I'd love to know whether it's scoring, playmaking, or your defense. What aspect of your game are you most proud of?
Being able to play a full course of a game and, and make an impact every single play. That's what I'm here for, and that's what I have to do.
It's been fun to watch.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, James Harden.